Hey guys, it's Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. I'm super excited to bring to you guys today's recipe. It is a very simple 3-ingredient recipe that will help you get thicker hair, help to regrow bald spots, keep your hair nice and moisturized. You can use it as a pre-poo treatment, as a deep conditioning treatment, as a leave-in conditioner as well if you want to. So many uses to this one DIY. So I hope that you keep on watching and you watch till the end of the video so you get to see all of the steps. Now before we get into it guys, I just want to say a massive thank you for your patience. I know I haven't really been consistent as I would have loved to, but thank you so much for being patient with me. So let's hop into the video guys. So we are going to need some flax seeds. Now flax seeds are very beneficial for hair because it helps your hair to grow faster. It also helps to provide nourishment to the hair follicles, which can make your hair grow longer as well. It contains vitamin E, which provides nutrition to the scalp and reduces free radical damage. So really good for hair in general. So I add about a quarter cup of that. Now I'm going in next with some fenugreek seeds. Now fenugreek seed also have amazing high growth properties. They're very good at moisturizing the hair and scalp, preventing dandruff. It helps to stimulate the follicles, again to promote healthy hair growth. It controls scalp inflammation. It adds shine and soft texture to the hair. It prevents damaged hair or revive damaged hair. It also prevents premature graying, so really good to have in your hair regimen. So I added about half of a quarter of a cup essentially, but you can use a whole quarter of a cup if you want to. So for this I'm adding 2 glasses of water. You can add more if you want to. Just bear in mind that the more water you add, the less of a jelly-like consistency you are going to have to the treatment. So add less water if you're looking for like a very jelly consistency. Now I'm going in here with my favorite of all times, rosemary. Rosemary is really good as well when it comes to stimulating hair growth, so really good to have in your regimen guys. So I'm using fresh rosemary. You can get this in your regular grocery store. Yeah, pretty easy to find, and that's it. Those are only the 3 ingredients we're going to need for today's recipe. So after you've done that guys, you want to pop this on the stove and allow it to boil for a little bit. Now you know this is ready when the water starts to become a bit slimy, so it starts to thicken and it gets a bit slimy essentially. So you just want to take that off the stove once you get to that stage. Make sure that you're there to stir gradually guys, because this will boil over essentially. So if you're not there, you will come back and find everything on your stove. So be sure to be present when the whole thing is boiling. Okay guys, so once that's done, this is pretty much what it looks like after it's been boiling for some time. So I just thought I'll show you how slimy the liquid was already sort of looking like. So yeah, that's how you know this is ready. And also your fenugreek seeds would have doubled in size, and that's how you know it's pretty much ready. So we're going to go ahead and strain it immediately, just because it's so much easier. You can let this cool down and then use a recap to extract the gel, but it's so much easier if you just strain as it's hot, because when it cools down it then becomes a gel. So you save yourself so much time and hassle when it comes to sort of getting the gel out of it essentially. So I'm just using a regular sieve. I just want to pour the whole thing on it and just allow allow it to sieve, and that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like while it's still hot. So it's pretty much in the form of a liquid, and then when it cools down it becomes more like a gel. So yeah, this is pretty much it. It is a very simple and quick recipe to make, yet very effective at preventing hair loss, thickening your hair, reducing damage or preventing damage in general, and also stimulating hair growth. So really good to have in your regimen. Now in this part of the video, I'm going to share with you how to use it, how often you should be using this, and basically I'll also demonstrate basically how I'm using it. So I do hope that you keep on watching and you watch till the end of the video guys, so you get to see pretty much all of the steps, or you get to hear everything. So before we actually get into it, I just want to ask you guys to let me know in the comment section down below how you're doing. I feel like my uploading schedule has been a bit all over the place. I used to post, on a Tuesday and a Friday before. Now it's kind of like some weeks it really varies, and honestly it's just because I haven't been my best. Like I haven't been in good health for a little while. Well, I've been in good health, but I haven't been feeling well for a little while essentially. So that's why my uploading has been a little bit all over the place, but I'm working on getting back to a more sort of regular schedule, so you guys will know exactly when to expect a video and have a video right on that day. But yeah, it's still a work in progress essentially. But thank you so much guys for bearing with me, for being patient, for watching my previous videos, for commenting. Even though I feel like I haven't been posting as I should have, I'm still getting so many comments from you guys, and lots of you guys subscribing. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Now let's get into the actual video. So yeah, so essentially my hair at this point is dirty, so I'm using this as a pre-poo treatment. I recently had braids that I kept on for about 3 to 4 weeks, just because, like I said, I wasn't really feeling well, and that was so nice to have because it just gave me a little bit of a break, from thinking about my hair essentially. So I just took those braids down and did a bit of finger detangling, and then put my hair in this twist that you're seeing. So essentially I'm just kind of undoing every single section of the twist that I have, and then I'm working the treatment through, so starting from my roots all the way to my ends, and just making sure that everything is nice and covered. Now you can use this, just like I said at the beginning of the video, as a leave-in conditioner, a deep conditioning treatment, or even as a pre-poo treatment, just like I'm doing here. Now this is very moisturizing, and also it gives your hair so much strength, which is what you need essentially when you are going to go ahead and shampoo your hair, because you don't want to have weak hair, because essentially it's just going to break. So pre-pooing just helps a lot with preventing breakage, so really good to incorporate in your wash day routine. Now after I finish applying this guys, I'm just going to put a heat cap on and just leave it on my hair for about 2 hours, and then I'm going to go ahead and shampoo my hair and just move on with my wash day routine essentially. So I'm not going to show you how I do that in this video, because as you can imagine the video will be extremely long, which I'm not trying to do. So yeah, but that's pretty much all you need to do, and yeah. Now, I know some of you guys will be asking how often you should be using this, whether you can use this on relaxed hair, on treated hair in general, because I always get this question. To be completely honest guys, these treatments are natural treatments, and obviously I'm not relaxed, and all of the things that I share with you guys I do try on my hair. But I believe that because this is like all natural stuff, it is very unlikely to harm your relaxed hair essentially. So I would say it's pretty safe to use on relaxed hair as well, as natural hair. Now in case you're wondering how often you should be using this, well, it just depends on what you're using it for. If you're using it as a deep conditioning treatment, then I would say once a week is such a good time to do that, just because obviously it's important to give your hair regular moisture which you can do by deep conditioning essentially. So once a week is quite a good time. That's what I do. I wash my hair, every 3 to 4 weeks, but I deep condition in between, and that just helps me retain moisture and length over time. Now, if you are going to use it as a pre-poo treatment, I would definitely not recommend that you do this once a week, because you don't want to shampoo your hair once a week. Like, it's just going to dry your scalp a lot and your hair, and essentially cause more breakage. So maybe use it once every 4 weeks or once every 6 weeks if that's how often you wash your hair. Now, you can also use this as a leave-in conditioner, which means you can use, twice every week or 3 times every week, depending on how often you moisturize your hair. Now, the one thing that I would say when it comes to leave-in conditioner, using this as a leave-in conditioner, is that you shouldn't put too much on your hair so it doesn't, leave like some debris essentially. So you can just use a little bit of that and then an oil just to still the moisture, and essentially that's pretty much it. So this is it for me today, guys. I do hope that you've enjoyed watching the video, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps my videos out. And also subscribe to the channel, guys, if you're not already. YouTube actually tells me that 90% of you watching are not subscribed to my channel. Like, that's such a huge number. Like, what are you waiting for, guys? Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and also share it with somebody you believe can learn something from the video. And then I'll catch you next time. Bye.